I mean, I like how on the script it says, is it centred? Is it actually? This is multitasking on call, you know.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Are you?
Noise was stressing me out so much.
Oh, I just moved over. Am I?
You're in centre this one, right? I'll put this right here because I have no idea what we're talking about.
Beep, 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 beep. You love it.
Welcome to Holly and Lewis, the podcast. Now, that's not going to be the name, but we needed to start with one, so we've gone with that.
Right, this is a whole... Jesus. That was because you're stressing me out. A podcast hosted by Holly and Lewis.
Laughs.
Yeah. Haha. So the intro will it will be sorted. Hopefully by next episode. I don't know what camera I'm looking at now myself. Hope you can hear my audio. We're going to talk all things...
Besties.
I'm supposed to say business first. Well, we're going to talk all things business.
No, besties.
Yeah, I say business though first.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we're going to talk all things business.
Besties.
Creative solopreneurship. That's the word you've been using, right?
Yes, yeah. It is. Boss babes, building businesses from the ground up.
No, I already said business, so that's business.
Oh, fine. Okay, well, if it's your first time listening...
Yep. Which it is, but anyway.
What? That's my line. Also, can I just point out here, Lewis wrote this, so if he's going to spend the whole episode calling me out for reading his writing, I'm just going to let you know.
Time listening, which it is, because this is episode 1, so that's it.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, so it's your first time listening, all of that jazz. Most importantly, you can catch our audio every Wednesday and visuals every Friday.
That's changed. Saturday is now, I believe, what.
Oh yeah, you didn't change it.
Yeah. I didn't change it. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Every Saturday will be the visuals, and make sure you follow us on all social platforms. We haven't sorted the name yet.
But we do have socials.
It will be, sorted by the time this is out. There'll be socials. There's socials.
Great. Okay, cool. Let's jump in.
So, this is a podcast we put together because apparently people think that we're friends. I'm going to be honest, the production team just paired us up. The production studio just paired us up yesterday. We're not actually friends. We had an extensive interview process to make sure that we sound like we're friends because I really hate her.
What? Why are you lying?
So that's the truth.
Okay, well, that's a lie. We actually met about 7 years ago on a pantomime called Aladdin. Mm-hmm. Classic. Panto happened in my hometown. Lewis was fortunate enough to have the pleasure to work with me. I was the lead. I was the one that everyone was paying to come and see.
Yes.
I like that narrative.
Do you know what? Holly was the lead.
Yeah. And Lewis thought, do you know what? I need a piece of that. Not in that way before anyone gets the wrong idea. More in the lines of, oh, yeah, okay, you seem like an okay person. We can continue being friends after that.
You're a big
star.
And
the rest was history. Is that enough about Panto?
Yeah.
I've actually not really provided any context, but I guess it's not really.
There's no context. The context is that you were the lead, apparently. So that's all the context you need, and I guess we'll table that for another episode because I'd love to hear
more about that.
This story as well.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Fine. Anyway, let's move on from that.
This was supposed to be an introductory.
How long have we been running for?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry about time. I'll just cut you off when you talk too much.
Fine.
So this is actually supposed to be an introduction, and I know I've got a lot of fans out there, so I'm gonna skip mine. I'm Louise Sycamore, guys. You know, it is what it is.
Also, can I just say?
You can have your introduction now. It's time to speak.
Oh.
Sorry, what can you gonna say? Go on.
Thank you. For anyone listening, I had fluff on my jumper that Lewis has saved me from. You've said about your introduction. Is that all you're saying? Is that you're Louise Sycamore?
Yeah, unknown.
So, Lewis doesn't want to give himself an introduction, but I'll give you an introduction into myself.
Yes.
Fine.
I need to know
My name is Holly Louise Thompson, otherwise known as Holly. Or to Lewis's fans, Holly Louise. Oh, what's it?
Holly.
Your marketing
Holly
manager.
Louise. Yeah.
If you've listened to his song,
Charge of the marketing. I think so, yeah.
What was it? Holly Louise, my marketing manager, Holly Louise. I don't know, listen to the song, you'll hear it.
Yeah. Great. Marketing.
Great marketing, right? So my story is I was a dancer, shut up Louise, dancer, musical theatre performer, got to my mid-20s, had just finished a contract in Turks and Caicos, decided that I wanted to make some bigger money, wanted to see what else the world had to offer. That led me to discover life in corporate. Getting into corporate was not that easy. However, I eventually settled myself into SaaS sales. For anyone who doesn't know
Thank
what
you.
SaaS means, software as a service.
No one knows what that is.
You do now.
Kind of.
So, software as a service, fantastic line of work to be in. I have had the pleasure of working with some really fantastic companies. However, after doing that for about 3 years, yes, applaud everyone in SaaS. It's hard, but it's wonderful. After doing that for 2-3 years, something like that.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
I had really stuck my interests and time into content creation and decided to go out on my own, all on my own. I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
Apologies.
I don't know what that was either. You vibe. You just.
I'll just continue. I went out on my own a few months ago now, full of SaaS, is now a marketing agency, and I'm a full-time UGC content creator as well as social media manager.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, sorry, that's actually a lot of
Good long
information
list.
there.
Yeah, no, it's a good long list. You rocking on.
If anyone's sleeping, wake up again.
It's so fun to edit that. That's so jarring. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're apparently losing the will to live according to this.
Yeah,
so...
that's what was written there because I knew you'd talk for a while. I knew this would happen.
Wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it now says you're introducing yourself.
Oh yeah, I actually was going to introduce myself for real because
Okay.
although I am an internationally global superstar, some of you may not know. Is that the end of your intro before I just start talking?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're good to go.
Oh, chill. Chili beans. So that's for the.
That was the equivalent to mine.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Well, it's because I hate talking about myself.
And apparently this is why we've remained friends, actually,
Apparently.
after 7 years. Anyway,
Friends.
whatever.
So yeah, my name is Louis Sycamore. What is up, beautiful people? Louis Sycamore here. That's the intro. You've probably heard if you watch any of my anything, anywhere, ever, or if you've seen me perform ever in life, because that's how I like to speak. I feel stressed with the two cameras, so I'm just gonna rock at this one.
I feel stressed that you're still using "Hello, beautiful
What is
people."
up? What is up?
Oh yeah, so
Beautiful.
what is up,
Marketing.
beautiful
Marketing
people?
manager, we need a new company. What is up, beautiful people? It's because the world is just full of such beautiful people, right? Just got
Whatever, get on with it.
Just straight to the heart and soul. I'm Louis. My name is Louis Sycamore. I am the second part of Holly and Louis, two man woman team. What did you say about yourself? Oh, I used to be a dancer. Basically, the whole spiel is I used to be a dancer, became an actor, and COVID hit. Fun times for the whole industry of creatives. I refused to get a job. So trying to put that one out there, I'm going to put some crickets on, some noise or whatever. I refused to get a job, so I decided to start my own. So I now run a video production company named Sycamore Studios. This is why we have all the cameras. We have too many cameras today. It's giving me stress. I've actually got more used to now being on that side of the camera. I also perform. I do music under Louis Sycamore, so that's also a thing. I don't know what this intro is just dragging on. I
Anything
do
you
stuff
would like
and
Louis
run a
to
business.
Anything you would like Louis to do, he probably does.
Probably. If it's in the creative sphere, we'll get it done. That's it. You want videos and audio, that's what I do.
Hang on, the creative sphere and the environmental sphere, I feel at this point.
Oh yeah, we're putting that in. Oh yes, I guess we can put, I don't know.
He's saving the bees, making mead.
Making the trees, saving the bees,
Yeah.
planting the seeds. It's all in there. We've got some music out about it. You know, just vibing.
Yeah.
We're just vibing life, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to live. Now, I'm going to stop talking because I feel like that intro went on and didn't really explain anything.
I concur. Also,
Yeah.
how are we doing for time?
We're good for time. You're worrying. I
You're
don't
right.
know what we've got for time, but we're good.
Okay. Fine. Well, I guess I'll jump in with why we wanted to start a podcast. I wanted to start a podcast because the journeys that we have both been on individually, I think are journeys that a lot of other people from the creative space would like to embark on, don't know how to get on, and I think potentially we may have some value to offer.
That thing was a big struggle. I think maybe we might say some things that people might like.
It is true, because whilst we both started in a similar place, we have somewhat veered off in very opposite directions and come back to again a somewhat similar-ish place, but through two different journeys. Like we said, I jumped into corporate. Lewis decided to straight away launch his own business because he didn't want to take that route. But we've somehow, I'm going to repeat it again, ended up in a similar
Journey
space. Yeah.
Back together.
I think I've covered that section.
The Aladdin Dream Team.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, that's kind of it, right? Like the UGC, the creative stuff, the music, the acting. And then the companies.
Yeah.
They're like two sides each of us that it's the same but different. You know, it's a vibe.
Yeah. When we were planning this podcast, we spent a lot of car journeys on the phone discussing what we actually wanted to achieve from it. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And we decided that whilst we could write this in stone for you and give you your next tutorial on how to do business the right/wrong way, depending on your opinion, we decided that instead we would actually just bring you onto the journey, involve as many of you as possible to form this podcast to be whatever aids your personal journeys around creative entrepreneurship, business entrepreneurship. Is that different? Business, creative, corporate?
You keep saying solopreneurship, and I'm going to be honest, don't really know what that means. I've just been rocking with it.
I honestly just saw the word trending. So I jumped on it.
Gen Z, if you're Gen Z,
we hear
you.
Also, I know from Barbie yesterday that the nails emoji's back on trend. This one.
That one. So Gen Z, that's so you follow us.
Oh my god, can you please make that into our cover art? That's what I was meant to talk to you about the other day on the phone. But anyway, never mind. Okay. Yeah, what were we saying?
So why we wanted to start a podcast?
You jump on.
Oh, so basically I got the phone call as such, and we decided that, as Holly just mentioned, we have potentially some information that may be helpful to some people out there, and that's whether you're a creative looking to sort of go into the corporate world, whether you have, if you're looking to sort of start your own business, entrepreneurship, start stuff within the creative sphere, because I feel like although we both run now small businesses, big conglomerates. Boom.
What the hell is that word?
Conglomerate. Like
conglomerate.
Big, like a massive company.
Okay, I have a conglomerate.
Like, multinational, multi-international, We both run big, huge global brands, but we still very much dip our toes in the creative pool, and that made me feel a bit sick. So that's
I just did this, so I'm already...
Oh. Yeah.
Cut.
We're good at being on camera, guys. you would not expect that this is our main jobs.
No, you wouldn't. But I was enjoying your story. Do continue.
That was really the crux of it. So if you're someone who wants to sort of start your own business, have a business that's started, and just want to watch as two other people with businesses struggle, succeed, or potentially just fail openly in front of you, then this is really, hopefully, the podcast for you. I said all that, I caveat like this is the end of the episode. We don't even really have a name yet. So that was what this episode was about. We wanted to bring you, like, suck you into the process so that you are on the team with us. You know, it's a podcast team. I'm fist pumping if you're listening.
100%. And the themes that we definitely did establish on, at least for now, wanting to dive into, were entrepreneurship, representation, and friends in business.
Weird theme is that last one, but we're vibe with it because apparently we're friends.
I guess we could just call it friendship.
Friendship.
That's a half theme. Anyway, you actually summed it up really nicely. I don't have anything to add. That's another one in agreement. So, I guess the first topic to discuss is honestly naming this podcast.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Maybe I did do it. I mean, look, when it comes to naming this podcast, I am right, aren't I?
Yeah. No, you're good. We're talking points. Can I just say, script writing team, John back there. Good job, mate.
Love you, John. Anyway, hats off to John. Anyway, so what was I going on about?
The podcast, naming it.
Oh yes, naming the podcast. We would like the name of the podcast to be something that's very true to our characters, true to our journey, but also true to the process that we have both been on in terms of getting to the place that we are currently at. And I'm going to be honest, that has proven far more difficult than intended.
Yeah.
I think it is very easy to become stereotypical of what you would expect from a business podcast. Something like
Business podcast, business 2024.
Yeah, or like our journey to £1 million, or
We started there, right? Like journey to
£1 million.
Yeah, that was where we were thinking. Yeah.
And it just didn't sit right with us
No.
for the reason that, yes, whilst we are very financially focused, this journey becomes so much more than being about money. It becomes about personal growth. It becomes about your actual end objective and what you may think your end objective is versus what your goals align for you to become feeling fully fulfilled and content with. The graft that has to go into this are two very different things. I'm sure it's probably time for you to say something.
No, that's very true. Like, I feel like this is what you've been saying. No, not you've been saying it to me, but like for the last couple of years, you've been talking about it. And I used to think that my end goal was the money, where it clearly wasn't. Otherwise, I would have just done something that made more money quicker and just gone into finance or been a proper bro, vibed.
It's completely that.
Yeah.
And we're a little bit weird, we're a little bit chaotic in a really fantastic way.
Yeah.
And we wanted something that equally can resonate with that as well, like bring that element of obscurity. However, calling our podcast something like the Yellow Whale doesn't really provide any information as to what we're really bringing.
Context to that.
No.
Yeah.
But apparently from a marketing perspective, it can really work.
Yeah. Absurd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then we think about books such as Happy Sexy Millionaire.
Love it.
Yeah, great book.
Stephen Bartlett. I'm just trying to name. That was a name drop like we go. We'll be on his show next week. That's what that name drop was.
I mean, I'm not being funny. After this episode, he will be ringing us
Probably.
up. Agents will be getting a call.
It's all good.
Harriet, take that for me, thanks.
I don't know what that was either.
Again, for anyone listening, you can't see our really rogue hand gestures that apparently are making an appearance today.
Yes, if you're listening, please then go and watch because it's going to make so much more sense.
It really is. So basically, we would love to hear your thoughts. We have actually got an email address. It is contact@hollyandlewis.com
That's right, because
because we are
it'll be on the screen.
Holly and Lewis. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere down here.
I'll dub it in.
You will, or our editor will.
Oh, the editor.
Okay.
James.
Love that. Go on, James.
James and John.
Thanks, James.
Biden.
And Harriet, my agent.
And Harriet. Sorry. His name's down.
I'm actually a little bit lost. Where are we actually at?
Yes, so names. So we wanted to chuck some out to see if anyone is interested in helping us name. My mum actually said we should call it Lolly. This was the name that she had. Do you know what she said the other day? She had a name.
Yes.
Oh, you actually really like that? So apparently Lolly, I don't know in what term of slang or country, apparently Lolly means money. And both of my parents were so like, yeah, Lolly means money, definitely.
I'm sorry, but that actually works?
That's why she's, of course.
No. I'm contributing to the excitement of like...
Genuinely excited. I thought she was just trolling.
No, I actually genuinely think...
Lolly.
That's cool.
Apparently that's cool, guys. We're cool now.
Okay, we're never cool. The fact I even said that sentence really eradicated any potential. Cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, what I was trying to say is, because that's almost a bit like Love Island-esque, isn't it? Like they always, like when the people are in a couple, you get like a hybrid name.
Apparently so. Okay. Yes. Love Island. Social references.
Something. So the fact that your name is Lewis and my name is Holly.
I think that's why she said it.
No,
you're saying this as if. Sorry,
okay.
It's also because I heard it about a week ago and I was going to tell you, and then I thought, let's say for episode 1, she was like Lolly because it also means money somewhere. I don't know what.
Honestly, that's clever.
So we may be called Lolly, I guess.
Shout out to Jacqueline for that.
Jacqueline.
Go on, Jackie.
Episode 1.
Yeah, no, I'm not even being funny, but that's actually really, really good. But should there be something else with it, or just?
Yeah, because that sounds as random as the Yellow Whale thing you were saying.
Because are other people going to know that means money?
Did you?
No.
I didn't.
Actually,
maybe Gen Z know. Down with the kids. Paint my nails.
Slight
for that.
Is it potentially an American thing?
I have no. You're asking.
Or Cockney rhyming slang.
That was the only one I thought maybe. This camera's.
I'm going to Google it.
That one's done. Boom.
Here you go.
What? Lolly means money.
Lolly is a slang term for money that originated in British slang in the mid-20th century. It was originally short for lollipop. There are many other slang terms for money, including cash, notes, dosh, coin, bob, dough, copper, tuppence, shrapnel, and readies.
Readies, get the readies, get the squiller.
Why is money called lolly?
We divulge. This is the research we do, guys.
But no matter where you're from, most everyone agrees money is sweet. It entered British slang as a term for money in the mid-20th century. Loot. Loot is one of the old words for money we still use today. I actually read that whole paragraph completely jumbled up. Like I went sentence 3, sentence 2.
It sounded jumbled up. I'm going to be honest.
Sentence 2, sentence 3, sentence 1. But you understood, so it's fine.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if anyone else did, but you talk to me all the time, so that's possible.
Oh! So, for example, on Urban Dictionary...
We're going into a full deep dive now, guys. This is maybe the name, because Holly's loving it up. Lolly.
Can I just say, you're going to love the Urban Dictionary definition.
Am I?
Lolly. Absolutely fan-fucking-tastic.
That's...
Absolutely amazing. Almost godlike.
How...
Oh my
that's
god,
what lolly
you're
means.
such a lolly and ice cool lolly, said Jay Rain on August the 19th, 2006.
So, I've never heard anyone say that. Oh, you're such a lolly, mate. Oh, mate. Oi, geez. Oi, lads, you're a lolly, mate. Like, what is that?
I don't know, but best believe I'm going to be using it.
Wow.
Lolly, slang term for money, cold hard cash. How about a little lolly, said Charlie.
Put your voice down at octave.
I did. I could say it all the way up here. And what, may I ask, is lolly, said Eglantine. Cash.
Eglantine.
Cold hard cash, said Charlie.
Eglantine. That's his name. So no one's using this word. Eglantine.
Eglantine.
That's on Urban Dictionary.
I'm going to be honest with you. The fourth one I don't think is appropriate for the pod.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how explicit we are, but I'm going to go with everyone gets the picture on what this could be referring to, and maybe...
So we divulge. So just if you are listening,
they are
just
listening.
be prepared for divulging.
Can I just say?
Is that the right word?
Maybe that does make sense, because if people are just watching the audio,
listening.
So you know how you said there, if you are listening.
Yes.
They are going to be listening. That's why they're here.
Well, they could also be watching.
That's what I just realised. I corrected myself and then explained myself.
Holly's in charge of marketing and not in charge of audio and visuals.
No.
No.
Nor script writing.
Yeah, no, that's John and James.
However,
fellas.
Note providing.
Note. Oh, yeah.
I definitely lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for anyone who has to experience that.
I'm just going to skip a few pages.
Okay, fine. So wait, is that all we got to, was Lonnie?
Well, you went way down a deep dive. Well, how have we got? You went way down a deep dive. I don't want to bore everyone.
Fair.
Yeah, no,
Okay, so
yeah, that's all we've got, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, look, so far we've got Lolly, and we're really looking forward to hearing your suggestions.
What was the other name you had?
Oh, it's on my notes.
So we've got one potential name that I got about a week ago from my mum.
Oh, I've got 3 actually.
Oh, Holly has 3, so that's...
Yeah, okay, fine, hang on. Sorry. Little Asia.
This is a visual. What are you doing?
I don't know. You can
Is that to get us fans?
Maybe.
That's for viewership, guys.
I don't know if you're able to
make sure you
include
watch.
That. You can decide later with
that.
James. Okay, podcast names that I've thought of.
Yes.
First option, 9 to 5 Who?
Okay, yeah. By Dolly Parton, but sure. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because that's what I thought.
Oh, that's actually what the vibe you were going down.
To make a living. Yeah, but I was obviously in a 9 to 5 corporate job, and I was like, what?
I understand what 9 to 5 is. Yes, 9 to 5 Who is in the mix.
Because it's like 9 to 5 Who? Because we don't do 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? But also the creative connotation of like working 9 till 5.
Yeah, we ain't doing that middle camera anymore. We've got the 2 cameras.
Okay, fine.
9 to 5 Who?
I like that. Yeah, it's like 9 to 5 Who?
Who?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, okay.
I really like that one.
Oh.
And question mark at the end.
Of course. Upside down question mark.
Second option, from scratch.
Okay, yeah.
Really j'adore from scratch.
Really, j'adore. Yeah, that one's not irked to me as much as 9 to 5 Who. 9 to 5 Who? From scratch, like from, built
Okay,
from
the
ground
third
up.
one I actually think that will be your favourite.
Better than 9 to 5 Who? Better than Lolly?
Lolly's up there, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, last option I brought to the table was More to Life.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I vibe with that. I like that. More to Life.
I knew you would. There's More
9
to
to
Life.
5 Who. More to Life. From scratch. More to Life.
I quite like
More
More
to
to Life. I'm going to be honest.
More Life.
I
More
feel
to
like,
Life.
yeah, More to Life. Now, we could do There's More to Life or just More to Life. I did More to Life because I think the 3 is punchier.
There's more to life. More to life. Yeah.
Do you know
More to life. More to life. More to life. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
You sound like you're in Gallimere. And I've actually not seen Gallimere yet.
Yeah.
But that is what it's giving me Viking. More to Life.
Okay, that wasn't Viking. Gallimere is not even Viking. I don't know what's happening.
Don't you have a sword?
Yes.
And a cape?
Yes, to an extent.
Don't Vikings have swords and capes?
Yes, but also lots of other people also. I don't know how to continue this without being sarcastic.
Well, you usually are, so it's fine.
Yes, Vikings had weapons. Yes, so do fantasy things. Yes.
Oh,
So
but
the
Vikings and fantasy are not the same.
Romans and no, Vikings existed in reality.
Okay, well. Look, I ain't got time for Vikings. But
Vikings were real things. They were real people.
I honestly thought they were just people on TV with horns.
No, they were real people, like from Scandinavia, held the Northern Empire,
Stop.
whole thing.
I actually stopped studying history at age 12.
Like half of our history in Britain, like a big chunk is due to the
Was
Viking
the
influence.
Battle of Hastings Vikings?
No, but there was a big Viking battle that year.
1066.
I believe so. Yeah, I could be wrong on that.
Yeah,
But
I know that.
that was the last Viking battle in like Britain.
What about the Tudors?
No, complete different time. Like,
There's a song.
Jesus.
Me and my sister always used to sing it, like something about the Battle of Bosworth with courage and with pride. Out came the house of York, the Tudors have arrived. I like that. Keep that one in. Thanks, James. Anyway, yeah, More to Life.
Yeah, more to. I'm so regretting this podcast.
Why?
What just happened?
It's going so well.
What just happened?
Not being funny, we also probably need to wrap this one up.
We do need to wrap
because
this one up. I'm
yeah.
looking at all the cameras, and I'm
That one's not even on, baby.
looking at my watch, and we'll have a whole page.
Okay,
A whole
fine.
page back.
Anyway,
This is a long episode, guys.
no, I'm on the line. Oh. Also,
That's not a long
can we
page.
just point out, because we did at the beginning, we have clipboards, and we may not have a name, but we do have a brand colour, and it's
Ooh.
purple.
Yeah.
We have a lightsaber back here providing purple.
Purple.
Anyway, yeah, so they were my
Royalty.
options. Did you have any?
Sorry, say this again. From scratch, more to life.
9 to 5 Who?
I hate that so much.
Do you?
9 to 5 Who?
Also sounds a bit Whoville-ish, you know,
Lolly.
like the Grinch.
Oh yeah, I do love some Dr. Zeus though.
Isn't it good?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
is a Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
I
that.
Okay.
Seen the show? Sycamore the musical.
No.
Very good. I was in it once. I was like the
Why-
sergeanty person.
I've not seen
I
it.
forget. Okay, never mind.
Sycamore the musical.
Yeah,
What story is it?
about Dr. Zeus.
Oh, it's literally, it's not like, okay, cool.
And they go to Whoville and there's like, I forget all of the characters' names now, and there's like the big elephant and there's little Who living
Horton
on.
is the elephant.
Horton, here's a
Yeah.
Who. It's basically that story.
Here's the Who's.
Yeah, and that's
Whoville.
that's.
Oh.
Oh, so he's not seen it, but he knows more than me, and I was in
I know the
it.
film. I told you, I like Dr. Zeus.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I rate it. Anyway, we'll save that for another time. But do you have any suggestions?
No, I like From Scratch.
That's your whole suggestion. So what you're telling me is you turned up today, your mum brought a suggestion, I brought 3 suggestions, and
What
you
you're
brought...
telling me, you'll see
no
the setup
suggestions.
in a minute. When you see the behind the scenes and the marketing, I've done nothing today apparently.
I'm sorry.
Well, I looked at pictures in the mirror. I've done nothing.
I wanted you to bring a contribution.
I did.
Name.
I all the clipboards.
Fine. Okay, well look, apparently there are options.
Dream team.
Can you bring me one name?
Pretty sure I said Holly and Lewis the podcast.
Did you?
Probably not.
No, probably not.
Podcast. That was the one I said to you the other day.
Okay.
Just solid podcast.
Solid podcast.
You know what it is.
Did you want the podcast or podcast?
Podcast.
Fine.
Cast. Just pod.
And
P.
actually true, because what we were
Picture of
saying
an ear.
about that is from an SEO perspective, SEO, search engine optimization, it would come up everywhere. However, is it too vague that it would never be at the top? Because for anyone
It would either
else,
never be, or it would always be at the top.
Yeah.
You type in podcast, who comes up? Spotify, Apple? No. Us.
Yeah. We may also have the domain issue with that one, likely. So that will also have a determining factor as to what we land on. And it is why we have left our contact at, well, we bought the domain of Holly and Lewis because it was available. Don't know why anyone else wouldn't want it. It was clearly made for us.
Yeah, no, it's because we're just vibing, it's a vibe.
There's clearly no other Holly and Lewis on the planet.
Podcast.
Doing all this.
This is what it is.
So anyway, let us know. Like I say, contact us at hollyandlewis.com.
.com.
Great. With your name suggestions.
Yeah, what one you like the best? Because we're just vibing.
Can I just say, you've said that you're vibing, I think 6 times.
Because I just vibe, That's how I live my life.
Can we maybe put a bullet point thing on the list? So the options we've got so far are Lolly, we've got 9 to 5 Who, we've got From Scratch, we've got More to Life.
More to Life.
And we've got
Podcast. That's.
Or just Holly and Lewis. Don't have a name, do we really? Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, and we're getting to the random fact. You just believe this is what I've been waiting for. A random fact of the week. So my random. We're gonna do a segment called Random Fact of the Week, and I'm gonna be honest. As you can probably tell, this was my part. Vibing. Random fact.
Can I just say, there's also not an outro here, so is this our outro?
There is an outro, don't worry. You're on the wrong page. Jesus.
Oh my god!
I know. Yeah. So random fact of the week. Did you know? Save the bees and all that. Did you know? Apparently, honey never goes off, and apparently there was a jar of honey that was found in Egyptian tombs over 3,000 years ago, and it's still edible.
What the hell?
Random fact of the week.
That fact?
It's
Okay.
random.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I do a bees thing, so that's why it's not as random. And for all the fans that know me, for all of you millions
Honey
out there.
never goes off.
Yeah, it's like one of the only things that never go off. That's why it's like sort of like antibacterial, antimicrobial, antifungal. When you eat it, it's really good for you, right? But it never goes off, never spoils.
Wow.
You can eat it forever.
Okay.
You sound so uninterested. You saw the level of excitement.
I'm honestly gassed over here.
And now I'm back to just vibing,
Great. Okay, awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed that random fact. If you didn't know, Lewis is on a mission to save the bees.
I hope you enjoyed that fact.
If you want to, I'm actually going to plug you for the 3rd time this episode, and I'm going to send you guys all to the main streaming channels to listen to Be Somewhere, because every stream sends a donation to the bee charity.
British Bee Charity, yeah.
Yep. We're all out here trying to save the bees for Lewis.
Get that honey, boys.
Because if we don't, he's going to keep going on about it.
Yeah, do you know what? I will. And I will just continue.
And I can't deal with another branch to the Sycamore tree. So...
Got it in there.
At some point you'll learn the reference. You'll learn the reference,
You'll
guys.
learn that reference.
Anyway, let's move to
times.
outro, I reckon.
So, after that random fact that I know just blew you away, and that was the best part of the entire episode, thank you so much for joining us today on the Holly and Lewis podcast, soon to be named. Yeah.
Soon to be named. Great. We hope you find our unfiltered conversations useful.
Keep building, keep dreaming, stay amazing.
I
See how I put this that I wanted to do in.
I hate that.
What?
I best believe we're cutting that for the next episode.
Keep talking.
But don't forget to follow us on Instagram and on TikTok. LinkedIn, we don't have a page yet, but we'll make that happen.
LinkedIn.
But YouTube, we are there.
If there's anything else you want to discuss, or if you want to get in touch and tell us how amazing we are, or how amazing I was specifically, and how much you really enjoyed that random fact of week 1, episode 1, please feel free to drop us an email, which is at contact@hollyandlewis.com. I'm pretty sure I got that right. And if not, I'm going to put it on the website. I'm going to put it on the screen, as apparently I'm putting everything else on the screen. So that's that. Please contact us. We want to hear from you.
Yes. Let us know what you thought as well of this first episode, whether you will actually be coming back or...
This isn't the outro. That's not the outro. You will be coming back, so it's all good.
Cool.
You've gone off script.
Okay, great. I'll stop doing that. So goodbye for now.
Fiddly beep, fiddly beep, fiddly beep. You love it.